Now, when you started rapping, how old were you?
How old am I?
How old were you when you started rapping?
Probably 18, 20.
Were you out of high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just got right into rap after that.
Yeah.
All right. How many albums do you have?
5.
5. 5 albums.
5 albums.
And you've been away for
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Now, what prompted that, man? What happened with you? Because I just assumed you was out here fucking bitches. I thought B. Richards had mad and he was doing what he was supposed to do. He's fucking bitches. What was really going on?
I was doing that for a period of time, and life just kind of happened. I had a daughter. I was doing my thing, man. I had a publicist. Her husband was DMX's main producer. Like, dude is such a legend. Like, I find out every day how much more of a legend this dude was. His name is Dame Grease.
Dame Grease.
If you are not hip, find out, do your homework on Dame Grease, because he is a legend in hip hop. Any track that DMX made, any movie he was on, he did the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
He shot down P. Diddy, when he wanted him to be a hitman. He was like, no, I'm doing my own thing. Like, dude is a legend for real. Like, Shout out Dame Grease for real. I fuck with Dame Grease. Dame Grease shows me mad love. So things were going good, shit with the publicist was kind of weak, so we ended up cutting ties with her. At that time, I'm getting radio play. My videos are doing like 400,000. And that's just what it was, bro. So things started getting crazy in my life, and it was just like my focus for music turned away, and I felt like I had to. It was such a battle in my mind, and it just won every time. That, like, if I'm not doing something, like, I felt like I was taken away from my child by doing music, and it's messed up. It's guilty. And
now, you had a baby and you just had to focus on that?
So I had a child. Her mother wasn't around, so technically I'm raising this child by myself.
To this day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. That's admirable, man.
It's tough.
I could understand. My dad was a single father. Like, my mom, I ain't seen my mom in 20 years. So my dad, I never really understood, like, because you're a child, you're growing up. But for a man to do the day-to-day, like, every day, like, how old is your daughter?
She just turned 5.
Okay, so, bro, I could never get, because I was dating a woman with kids. And I could never get, bro, I couldn't get him to school on time. It was daycare. I could not get him on time because I would get up and everybody breast, the regular stuff that we do, and I would forget that this one got eczema, so we gotta strip him back down. And, bro, it was so crazy doing this every day. You gotta talk to these, you gotta sign this, you gotta, bro, there's so much going on.
Bro.
And so for a man to do that day to day, because not to say that take anything from our women who do this every day, salute to that, but just for my pops, I had a lot of respect for him for doing that. So same for you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And she's a woman, she's a young woman, so that makes things kind of tough.
So with that, you decided to you had to. You focused on your
on my daughter, and I felt like I had to do what I had to do, and music was a luxury, at that time, like, it was bringing money in, but it wasn't at the same time, like, and I just was in this real dark place, and I just felt like I couldn't do music. Like, I don't know, something about music just steered me away. Like, things about music started to turn me off. Like, it really just threw me off, and it was a dark place at that time.